But hi, this is Sherry of What's News Neighbor. And this week I'm speaking with Todd and Alicia Snell and Humphrey, their dog.
Yeah.
Hello, Humphrey. Okay, so maybe he'll cooperate, maybe he won't, but that's okay. I want to ask you guys a few questions about Humphrey, and then we'll get into the big show.
The big show.
Yeah. So first of all, what kind of dog is Humphrey?
He's a Sealyham Terrier.
Okay. Yeah, and I can tell terrier, right? Because you can see that short tail and short body and all of that. But I've never. That's not so common, a terrier, right? I mean, that's sort of unusual.
It's an unusual breed. I don't know of any other Sealyhams around here.
In Iowa.
We got him at a breeder in Granville, Ohio. Afterglow Kennels. She does Sealyhams. He saw his treat pile.
Oh.
And Scotty dogs. They're wonderful breeders. My mom got a Scotty from their kennel. So when I was out there with her, I saw the Sealyhams and just loved them. They're called the couch potato of terriers because they like to lay around a lot.
Although you wouldn't know when treats are around.
Yeah. Except when treats are involved.
Yeah, food
and
involved.
then you're hungry. Yes. So they are known kind of for their silly personality. And he is kind of a goofball. He's either sleeping or he's trying to jump off the back of the sofa, either or.
Okay. And so now, pardon me, I don't know a lot about, but I know every year I see the dog, the big kennel show.
Yeah.
So pardon my ignorance, but this is an official breed, not a.
It's an official breed, and actually his great grandfather won Best of Breed 2009 Westminster and Best of Show at Crufts in England, their big dog show.
So he comes from a good line.
He does. His mother, Cinderella, he sees my treat pile. His mother was in the movie with Helen Mirren, Alfred Hitchcock movie called Hitchcock. And Alfred Hitchcock had Sealyham Terriers.
Okay.
So they were going to use West Highland Terriers for the movie. Lisa, the breeder we got him from, she's originally from California. She told the movie lot, no. He had Sealyhams. I have Sealyham Terriers. You will use the exact dog. So his mother was one of the Sealy's, Alfred Hitchcock Sealy's in the movie. So
cool. Okay, well that's a nice piece of movie trivia. I'll have to pocket that for the next time I want to be showing people. No, so I take it all terriers are pretty smart, right? Because they kind of like to hunt, that sort of thing. They're kind of all designed and bred to be hunters of a sort, right?
Yeah. That's right.
And he was originally it's a Welsh dog. And was a John something Edwards was the man who developed the breed, and it was named after his estate called Sealyham.
Oh, okay.
And he wanted a hunting dog that was white, so it would show up good in the landscape. And they were originally bred to hunt badgers and otters. But they are known for being a good ratter if you have rats.
Right. All terriers kind of like to go for those, right?
Yeah. So he, when we take him for a walk, his nose is to the ground and his head is going back and forth like a vacuum cleaner. So
Gotcha.
He is hunting.
So how did you guys come up with his name?
The Sealyhams were a very popular dog breed in the 30s and 40s, and a lot of movie stars had them. Humphrey Bogart was one of the stars that owned Sealyham Terriers. And so Betty Davis had them, Elizabeth Taylor, Cary Grant. And so my husband was the one that said, hey, how about Humphrey for a name? And I just heard it and loved it. And
it's an awesome name.
Yeah.
Does he live up to his name?
Well, Humphrey Bogart, I always thought was a little charismatic. And I don't know if this Humphrey is charismatic. He's kind of goofy, but people say, oh, he looks like a Humphrey. So I'm not sure what that means, but.
Well, he definitely likes to steal the show, so maybe
Yes.
he's got the actor in him after all. Who knows? Okay, so I take it. So who's his favorite in your family?
Well, it depends. We were talking about that. I get up in the morning with him early. I have to go to work. And so I like to heat up his breakfast in the microwave and put his vitamins in. And he likes to eat a lot of fresh foods, spinach, squash, sweet potatoes. So I'm the exciting one in the morning. And then Todd works from home. So Todd's kind of his go-to guy during the day. And he has a specific evening routine where he has to sit next to me when I eat supper, because when I'm done eating and he sits there respectful, he gets a cookie. He eats his cookie, and then he runs over to Todd, and Todd gives him a nice massage, evening massage.
Wow.
So,
He's got a rough life.
Wow.
Yeah,
Humphrey is living the life. So who taught him the trick we're going to see tonight, and how easy is it to teach him?
well, he was pretty easy. My mom's Scotty dog, and I don't know how I got the idea, but she had a hula hoop, and I taught Gracie and then her other Scotty, Clara, to do the hula hoop. Well, put him down. Since Humphrey was little, he loved to jump off of things. When he was a puppy, he was just jumping off chairs, sofas, brick walls. So I just put a hula hoop in front of him, and he just jumped through it back and forth, back and forth. So he kind of taught himself. He's very food driven.
As you can tell.
So you guys got him to go do this trick. We don't want to give it away.
No.
But you got him to do this trick a couple of times, and it was a happy little accident. And then
yes.
You went, yay, Humphrey! Good job, Humphrey.
If you want to teach a dog to do a hula hoop, you put the hoop on the ground and have him walk through it, and then you treat him, have him come back, treat him, and then you gradually just raise it up. Well, Humphrey started at the up level.
Oh, okay. All right. So he was already above par.
Yes.
I think that's what I'm gonna say. He was above board. He was exceptional.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, how old is Humphrey?
He is a year and so many months. He'll be 2 years old on January 3rd.
So he's still kind of puppy-esque.
Yes.
Okay.
Humphrey's
All right. So how long have you guys been residents of Waveland Park neighborhood?
16 years.
Oh, like a long time. Okay.
Yeah.
So Humphrey's a newbie, and you guys have been showing him the ropes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Does he
He's
get
pretty
along?
familiar with Waveland.
Yeah. Does he get along with other dogs? You take him to dog parks, or what's your thing with him?
We
Does he
walk.
play with
Well, my mom lives down the street, so Clara, the Scotty, lives down the street, and so they walk together. We walk the cemetery every day. That's his favorite. We also go just down to the art center or just wherever, new walking places for Humphrey. He's very excited to make friends, and he's really rambunctious when he meets a dog, and he kind of goes from 0 to 10 in about 2 seconds. And I told him he'd probably make more friends if he do the gentle sniffing first, but Humphrey sees a dog and he gets up on his legs, and he is just, we are going to play right now.
He skips the introductions.
Yeah, he goes for best friend.
That's the hardest part of teaching youngsters is those social skills, right?
He's a little behind on those.
Yeah.
Let's blame it on the pandemic. He hasn't been able to get out. Okay. Well, I was really excited when Todd reached out and said, "Oh, we've got this dog, Humphrey. He does a trick," and I'm like, "Oh, let's have him on." I'm expecting he's going to become the star of Waveland Park.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's hope he cooperates tonight. So you want to go ahead and set us up, and we've got you've got a lovely living room, by the way. Your tree looks lovely. Let's see how he's going to cooperate.
Yes, I just have to get his hoop here and his snack. Your hoop and your snack.
Okay, Humphrey.
Hey, he's got a cape too, so he's got to put that on.
That's nice.
Every dog has a cape, right?
Every dog.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is part of the setup. You gotta have snacks. You gotta have the hoop itself.
So
can you?
okay. Oh, I see him now.
Okay.
I see him.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Can you
Humphrey,
see
okay?
me?
Yeah. Yeah. We
see
can.
him. I see you. Okay, Humphrey.
Humphrey, that's the camera. Yep, we're gonna. Okay, Humphrey, sit. Okay, jump.
Yay! Oh my goodness! Oh, we spelled it all
Sit
the
down.
time.
Okay,
Oh, that's wonderful. One more time.
jump.
Oh,
Jump. 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 Good boy. Good boy.
awesome.
You want
Good job, Humphrey. Oh, again. Oh, sideways.
Woo!
Oh, sideways.
They can jump off the chair too.
And
This
look
is-
at that. Isn't that amazing for being such a short, such short legs and such a,
Yeah.
it's amazing. Look, he is fabulous. He is just fabulous. Yay!
He'll do this all day.
Oh.
He's looking forward to being the mascot here of
Yes.
Waveland Park. So
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, you guys, thank you so much for being on What's News Neighbor and being neighbors in Waveland Park. Humphrey, you are adorable. Yes. Yes. So you guys have a wonderful night, and thanks for sharing Humphrey's talent with us.
thank you. Thanks for calling.
Take care.